In the sparkling world of royalty, the British royal family stands as an epitome of grace, tradition, and unwavering authority. Yet, behind the facade of ceremonial appearances and timeless jewels, a much more complex and dramatic tale is unfolding. The British public has long been entranced by the monarchy's rich history, its intricate customs, and the seemingly perfect lives of its members. But in the quiet corridors of Buckingham Palace, a powerful rivalry is brewing, one that could have far-reaching implications for the future of the monarchy. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has become an increasingly influential figure in her own right. She is no longer just the wife of Prince William, but has evolved into a symbol of modern royalty, a beacon of hope, grace, and duty in a rapidly changing world. Every public appearance she makes, from her charity work to her style choices, sends a strong message that she is preparing for a pivotal role in the monarchy's future. But this new role doesn't come without its challenges, and as Catherine's star continues to rise, so too does the tension surrounding her, particularly in relation to Queen Camilla, the Queen Consort. From the very beginning, Princess Catherine's journey into the royal family was fraught with scrutiny. Yet, through poise, elegance, and a deep understanding of royal expectations, she has emerged as one of the most admired figures in the royal world. Her steady rise, coupled with her strategic public appearances and diplomatic demeanor, has captured the hearts of many. She has become a modern icon, blending the old with the new, a living embodiment of the monarchy's enduring legacy while signaling a bright future ahead. At the heart of Princess Catherine's journey is her carefully curated collection of royal jewels, each piece a potent symbol of the power and authority she is beginning to wield within the family. The princess's taste in jewelry has always been impeccable, and her choices have not only captured public imagination, but have also come to symbolize her growing influence. Among the most significant and striking pieces is the iconic Cartier halo tiara, an item so steeped in history that it carries with it centuries of tradition and regal weight. This tiara was originally gifted to Queen Elizabeth II by her father, King George VI, in 1936, and it was later worn by Princess Catherine on her wedding day, a clear message of her place within the royal family and her connection to the history and legacy of the British crown. The Cartier halo tiara, with its intricate design and stunning diamonds, is more than just a piece of jewelry, it is a powerful statement. Worn by Catherine on one of the most important days of her life, it marked her official entry into the world of royal responsibility. But this piece represents something more profound. It is a reminder of the monarchy's continuity, a symbol of the passage of power from one generation to the next. As Princess Catherine wears this tiara, she is not just honoring the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, but also signaling her own position as the future of the British monarchy. Yet, as Princess Catherine rises to prominence, the spotlight on Queen Camilla grows more intense. Once a figure who was largely seen as a symbol of stability in the royal family, Queen Camilla's status as Queen Consort is now being questioned in light of the increasing power and influence of Princess Catherine. It is clear that the royal family is going through a generational shift, and this shift is palpable in the way both women are perceived by the public. Queen Camilla, despite her long-standing position by King Charles's side, is now forced to confront the reality that her own role within the royal family is increasingly seen as symbolic of an older era, one that is being replaced by the new, modern monarchy embodied by Princess Catherine. This realization is not just about the change in public perception, but about the shifting dynamics within the royal family itself. While Queen Camilla has worked tirelessly to establish her place as a royal figure, particularly through her charitable work and dedication to King Charles, there is no denying that Princess Catherine's growing visibility is overshadowing her. Jewels have always played an integral role in the royal family, but their significance extends far beyond their aesthetic appeal. For the royal family, jewels represent power, history, and the continuity of the monarchy. They are physical manifestations of authority, embodying the responsibilities and legacies that come with the crown. For Princess Catherine, Each jewel she wears tells a story of personal growth, royal responsibility, and her unwavering commitment to the future of the monarchy. Take, for example, Princess Catherine's exquisite collection of brooches and rings, many of which were passed down to her from Queen Elizabeth II. These pieces are not just symbols of inheritance, they are powerful statements of her growing influence. The fact that Catherine has been entrusted with such valuable items from the late Queen's personal collection signals a subtle yet significant shift in the royal hierarchy. These jewels are not simply adornments, they are badges of honor, symbols of the trust and faith that the royal family has in her. The Cartier halo tiara is perhaps the most significant of these pieces. It is a constant reminder that Princess Catherine is not just a member of the royal family by marriage, but a legitimate heir to the future of the monarchy. The tiara's history, stretching back to 1936, embodies the connection between Catherine and the long line of British monarchs who have worn it. It's a piece that speaks to the continuity of the crown and the enduring power of the British monarchy. When Princess Catherine wears this tiara, it is not just a celebration of her beauty, it is a visual representation of her role as the future Queen of England. But as Princess Catherine's influence continues to grow, Queen Camilla's position becomes increasingly fragile. Despite her impeccable style and the many jewels she wears, Camilla's role as Queen Consort is increasingly seen as one of the past. Her connection to the royal family, though deep, is tainted by the controversy surrounding her relationship with King Charles during his marriage to Princess Diana. While Camilla has certainly earned her place in the royal family through dedication and grace, it is becoming evident that she will not be the one to lead the monarchy into the future. Instead, that mantle will likely fall to Princess Catherine, whose growing influence within the royal family is undeniable. The contrast between Princess Catherine and Queen Camilla could not be more striking. On one hand, you have Princess Catherine, a modern, polished royal who embodies the values of tradition while signaling a new direction for the monarchy. She is the future of the British royal family, and her influence is only going to grow as she steps into her role as a future queen. On the other hand, you have Queen Camilla, a figure who has spent years working her way to the top, yet now faces the stark reality that her time as queen consort may be limited. While Camilla's place in the royal family is secure, her role is increasingly viewed as one of transition. She represents the older generation, a time when the monarchy was more traditional and less public-facing. In contrast, Princess Catherine is a symbol of modern royalty, gracious, poised, and fully capable of balancing the weight of tradition with the demands of a changing world. The future of the British monarchy lies in her hands, and every gesture she makes, every piece of jewelry she wears, and every public appearance she makes only reinforces this fact. For Queen Camilla, the rise of Princess Catherine represents both a challenge and an opportunity. It is a reminder that in the world of royalty, nothing is permanent. The monarchy is constantly evolving, and the power dynamics within the royal family are shifting. As Princess Catherine takes on more and more responsibility, Queen Camilla's role will inevitably change. Whether this means stepping aside to allow Catherine to rise to her full potential, or finding a way to carve out her own legacy, remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the rivalry between these two powerful women is far from over. The world will be watching as their story unfolds, and the consequences of their rivalry could have lasting effects on the future of the British monarchy. As the royal family continues to evolve, the rivalry between Princess Catherine and Queen Camilla is one of the most compelling stories to watch. The tension between the two women, both of whom represent different eras of the monarchy, is a reminder that nothing is ever truly set in stone. Princess Catherine's rise to prominence is reshaping the monarchy, and the future of the British crown is increasingly in her hands. For Queen Camilla, the reality is that the monarchy is changing, and her role within it may be more limited than she once imagined. In the end, it is not just jewels, crowns, or titles that define the royal family, it is the legacy they leave behind. Princess Catherine, with her grace, poise, and growing influence, is the future of the British monarchy. Queen Camilla, while still a key figure, represents the past. As the power dynamics within the royal family shift, one question remains: who will lead the monarchy into the future? And how will the rivalry between these two powerful women shape the destiny of the British crown?